My experience with Jeffrey Dental has been 5-star from start to finish. I have no complaints whatsoever with their service, with the staff. Everybody has been superb. My expectations going into it versus the outcome is going into it, I was very nervous. Dr. Jeffries was recommended by my friend Shelley, and she swore up and down. And looking at her amazing smile, I knew I was going to the right place, and I finally found the right dentist that's going to help me with my smile. I would definitely recommend both Dr. Jeffries for any type of cosmetic dental procedures, anything at all. I would, because I've seen the results of my friends. I've seen how the staff work with everybody, and there's no one there that you go and talk to that isn't, like, even during a procedure, and it's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Are you okay? Through the whole procedure, like every single time. It's never, you just come in and get it done and you're out the door. It's like people really care. And they take their time, and I would recommend them to absolutely anyone. Actually, my husband's supposed to be going for the same thing eventually. Yeah.
My friends, they all think, the ones who've seen me actually, they were impressed with the procedure. My family, only person that has seen me in person is my husband so far. And he likes it. He thinks it's a good investment. Well, actually, he said it's a great investment. So, the kids have only seen the pictures because they live out of town, but they're impressed. Actually, my son, my oldest son, is thinking about having his done now. So, what brought it all on was I had chipped a tooth. And then when I asked Dr. Jeffrey about the chip, he was like, well, telling me what he could do. And he's like, is there anything you would want to change about your teeth? And there was a whole lot of things I wanted to change about the way my teeth were, because it was chipped and I had a big gap in my teeth and they kind of spread apart. So I think my whole thing, thinking about the process, I was excited, but at the same time wondering, are people gonna just look at me like, oh, she has fake teeth or something like that? So I guess that was just how I thought about it up until I saw how the finished product was. It was everything. It was, yes, it was everything I was looking for. And what they weren't, the finished product wasn't, they don't look fake. They don't look, I've seen a lot of people like they look really short. It just like everybody's look the same. And when I look at my teeth, they don't just look the same. It's like, oh yeah, she has veneers. So, I love y'all. That is my impression. I tell everybody, I really love y'all. Everybody's so nice, so kind. Even from the time you walk in the building, like when you checked in, they're like, oh, Miss Tracy. Like, I don't even say my name. Like, okay, they'll be with you shortly. I love y'all. Y'all are the best.
Outcome with the procedure, in my opinion, was far more than I expected. I've had a long history with dentists and procedures that I've had before, and so I was hopeful, but wasn't too excited throughout the process until, I got that final reveal, and it was far more than I could have expected, and I'm very happy with everything, the whole process. The recovery time for me, surprisingly, was a lot shorter than I thought. I have my own issues with some of my teeth, so I thought that might make it a little lengthier, but it was surprisingly, I would say within a week, within a day or two, it was already feeling pretty normal. 100%. I always thought that it would be, because the smile it really changes everything about your confidence and first impressions and how you interact with people. Joked with the office that, I'm gonna have to learn how to smile now, because for so many years I've learned how to hide it appropriately, so nobody really has seen my teeth, and so it's been life-changing for me. I already have. But yes, I would recommend this procedure to anybody I thought would benefit from it, and tell them not to wait as long as I did. It's worth the investment. It's worth the money that I know some people don't have, but in all honesty, the confidence it gives you to pursue things that you might not have pursued before because it was a hindrance, I think is worth it. I think that if possible, you know, it's something that if you're on the fence about it, you should do it.
Well, when I was younger, I had pretty nice teeth. I had braces and stuff, and I guess just over the years, to becoming an adult is when I developed, I guess, the periodontal. And when I had the 2 front teeth taken out, it was difficult because it was difficult because for like those several months, I didn't want to go anywhere, or be seen with the retainer in my mouth. Well, even just from getting the top in completely changed my confidence.
Good.
Before even the bottom came in, I could just tell that it was just seeing those. I knew that this would turn out well.
Good.
So, was a lot more difficult up here than the physical.
Sure.
But the process itself was amazing.
Was it?
I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was. Physically, I didn't understand how you could put this in there like the same day and it not hurt. Well, now I love to smile. Yeah.
Good.
I love looking in the mirror. I love to smile. It's just completely a different life experience
Sure.
for me.
Sure.
I really didn't have any pain. I mean, there was just I think I was more worried about pain because of the way I looked for a few days, because it was the swelling. But other than the swelling, I really didn't have any pain.
What would you want to tell somebody that was thinking about having this procedure done and was a little nervous and on the fence and they didn't know who to trust and all those things that you probably had in your mind? What would you tell that person?
To definitely do it. Yeah, I would say definitely get it done. It's completely worth it to me.
In fact, people always compliment my smile now, and they're like, "Oh, your teeth are amazing. What did you do?" Well, if you go see the Jeffreys, you too can have this smile. I've been to several dentists, and they, oh, well, this is we're going to probably have to take your teeth out and this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, oh my goodness. So when they said, no, we can help you, I was thrilled. Well, I think all of them look at my confidence now and can see that I don't have the fear. And I smile. I just seem happier. Now I get to have that again with them. And I mean, we take selfies. I never took selfies with my kids because I didn't want to.
My expectations for the procedure would be that I could eat properly. That's the main goal. I've allowed my teeth to get in such bad shape that I can't eat properly because of pain. I have a tremendous amount of pain when I chew down on my food. Teeth were deteriorating faster than we expected. And I thought maybe things would just taper off a little bit, but instead it's gotten worse. So we knew it was time to do something. During my consultation with Dr. Jeffries, he explained everything starting from the beginning to the very end. And I felt more comfortable with what he was telling me. And my daughter and I discussed it on the way home. And we figured that Dr. Jeffrey's was the place for us. Man, I just want to eat, you know. Here's.
Good to go.
All right, you ready for this?
Can I see him?
I'll hand this mirror to you, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're looking
Appreciate
good.
it.
What do you think about it?
Fantastic. Fantastic. And it was painless. It was basically painless.
Yeah.
And there very little swelling. Very little. Not much at all. No bruising. Oh man, this is outstanding. My imagination could not imagine what I would look like, you know, from what I was prior to this procedure. And like I said, there was no pain at all and very little bleeding. I couldn't ask for anything better. I couldn't do it. It is absolutely astonishing. That's the best adjective I could use, you know, to describe it. It's unbelievable. I would highly recommend it. I would recommend this procedure. Absolutely. I can't wait to go out and just show them off.